I was invisible to my family until the age of 18, and I'm 18 right now. And I'm gonna kind of lower my voice because my mom, she's in the other room or something. If she hears what I'm about to say, she's probably gonna come barge in or something. Yeah. So this kind of traumatic. There is nothing educational in this video. You can click off if you want. But my sister got all the love and affection from my relatives and my family. Okay. And there is no hate to my sister. This is just human nature. So I was practically invisible to my family and relatives. It's because I'm not putting everything on looks, maybe some on my character, but when I was a kid, all right, me and my family, like sure, only a countable number of relatives and family members really gave a shit about me. My grandfather, my mother, my uncle, and my sister. Four people who really gave a shit about me. I even remember. I'm not putting any backlash on my sister. This was when we were like kids, when we were like 6 years old. I was 6 years old. She was like three, and she said that my skin is very dark, and I cried myself to sleep that day. Fuck me, man. It really hurts me. She said that my skin is really dark, and I just cried myself off to sleep. This is when I was in like first grade. And like when me and my family, we would like we live in UAE, right? So when me and my family, we would go to India to visit my grandparents, our relatives, and whatnot. Bro, my hand is shivering, bro. Okay, we would go to the hometown. We meet our grandparents. Like, sure, my grandparents gave a shit about me, and like they would hug me and give me kisses and whatnot. But when we go to our relatives, the relatives just say hi to me, like hi type shit. But then I see them give kisses to my sister and hugs and all the love and affection. And I, I didn't feel jealous. I felt left out, like there is something wrong with me. I genuinely felt like that. And it's like, yeah, man, like my sister would get the halo effect because she was young and she had like a very pale skin. She was white skinned, and she was very bubbly and cute and affectionate. Like everyone would say to me, like your sister is so good, like you should watch your sister and learn, like look at your sister and learn, like she's doing things so good, she's like the good girl, she got the halo effect, stuff like that. And one thing I realized was that the halo effect from looks maxing is real. I found looks maxing when I was around the age of 15. Looks maxing, like basically physique, face, stuff, hair, stuff like that. So when I was 15, I started working out. Okay, that's when I started seeing the initial effects of the halo effect. Okay, I started building some muscle and stuff like that when I was 15. I started doing push-ups and pull-ups and ab workouts and stuff like that. I was fitter than basically all my relatives. Okay, my face wasn't that attractive, but I had like a tan and whatnot. And okay, like I had some improvements. I started working out and stuff like that. And I think my uncle, yeah, my uncle, he was like, yo, like, do you work out a lot? I- this was when I was 15. That time it didn't really click to me. Like I was getting the halo effect, and like everyone from my relative side, they were asking, oh wait, your son is working out, and like, he looks good and whatnot. And but still then I did not get the halo effect, like the full halo effect, like not full 100% full throttle. I was getting like okay recognition, but I was happy. Okay, and then after 3 years of looks maxing, Looks maxing and self improvement, by the way, not only looks. I increase my social skills and my ability to speak and be charismatic and be articulate and to handle people. I improved all these skills along with looks maxing. And this happened like last year, by the way. Last year my cousins came from the US to visit me. And we have like some relatives here in the UAE as well. So they came, bro. I was getting compliments upon compliments, something which I haven't heard my entire childhood. I felt like I was invisible. I felt like I did not fit in when I was a child. And it fucking hurts, bro. And I cannot blame anyone. This is human nature. People treat attractive people better, and this has been proved by studies or some shit. People treat attractive people way better and way kinder. People are more kinder towards attractive people, and this is the truth, bro. I have experienced it in my family, dead ass, with my relatives. I've faced it. So me and my cousins, okay, we went to visit this auntie uncle. I went there when we were kids, okay, and I didn't get that much of a treatment. Boy, I went there, everyone was complimenting me, especially the auntie. Like when we came down, we were waiting for the car. My aunt was saying to my mother how attractive I was how attractive I was looking. She was like, "Oh, is Bevan a model? Like his hair, his skin, and like he has broad shoulders and whatnot." And I swear, bro, I was sitting on the stairs and hearing this. Mind you, I was never treated like I was in the family. I was never treated like that. Sure, like I was treated kindly, but not with admiration or appreciation or love. And this auntie, she was saying, "Oh, Bevan's hair is so nice. Oh, wow, like his dressing sense, his style, and how he stands, and like he's muscular and shit like that." I swear, I had like half a tear, like here. I had half a tear, and I was hearing this, and I walked up to my auntie, and then I just gave a hug. Okay, I gave a hug from the side. Then my auntie was like, "Yo, why did you hug me?" And I said, "Thank you for all the compliments." And then my auntie looked at me like surprised. She was like, "Wait, don't you usually get compliments? I thought you usually get compliments." And in my head, I wanted to say something, but I was honestly speechless. Because like I would get compliments from girls and my friends, and on social media I'll get the validation, but I never got the validation from my relatives or my parents. When I needed validation the least, everyone wants to validate me. When I wanted love and affection, nobody gave that to me. I even remember when I was a child, okay, I was getting fucking beaten up by my dad, and my mom got pissed off, and she had a fight with my dad, and she asked my dad, "Are you beating him because he's black?" Genuinely, she said this. She said this. "Are you beating him because of his color?" My mom asked my dad. I still remember it, bro. I was in the bedroom fucking crying, man. This looks maxing thing, it's way more than you think. It's fuck me, man. And suddenly all the relatives started treating me like I'm a king. That kind of pissed me, but I was kind of happy. Then in my head I'm like, holy shit, looks maxing and self improvement is real. People start treating you differently. They genuinely start treating you differently. And my mom is asking me for advice these days. She's asking me for skin advice, she's asking me for diet advice. The same person when I started working out at the age of 15 who said, "Oh, eating eggs is bad, fasting is bad." My mom said this to me. Nowadays, she knows I fast. It's like a normal Tuesday. She's like, "Oh yeah, Bevan is fasting. He's not going to eat right now." Oh yeah, Bevan eats like 4+ eggs a day. Normal. Even yesterday, she was like, "Oh, Bevan, like your skin is so nice. Wow." But when you start in your looks maxing or in your self improvement journey, there are going to be roadblocks. People are going to call you weird for taking care of yourself, but once you start making progress, trust me, once you start making progress, everyone will respect you. Everyone will start asking you like, oh, how is your skin so clear? How did you build the physique? Oh, like how do you speak like that? How are you so articulate? How are you so charismatic? And I'm going to give you like a disclaimer. Looks maxing only won't get you there. You have to also practice social skills, like how to speak, like body language, non-verbals, like all these were also there because I do both at the same time. I practice looks maxing and self-improvement both at the same time. I read, I meditate, I gratitude journal, I practice my social skills. I'm not scared to speak to people. Oh yeah, there's one thing which I've noticed with my relatives. Like me and my relatives, we were outside or something, and we had to figure out like a way to go somewhere, and my relatives were like looking around. Oh well, we don't know where to go, maybe we'll look at Google Maps. And there were people all around us. I had the balls to just go ask a guy like, hey man, like we have to go to this place, like do you know where that is? And he was like, yeah bro, like you just go left, right, boom boom boom. All my relatives were looking at me like, this kid got balls. They were looking at me like that. And my mom, she trusts me, bro. Like I'm 18, okay? She I guarantee you, I don't think any other 18-year-old whom I personally know of has experienced this. Like, she trusts me. You get what I mean? Like, trust. Like, she knows I'm on self improvement. My mother, like, how can she not respect me? When your parents see that you put in effort, you will get the respect automatically. Like, my mom knows that I get in 10,000 steps a day. I go walk 2 hours every day. And even if it's like 10 p.m., I still get my steps in. Even if it's like late in the night, I will still get my steps in. My mom knows that. My mom knows that I fast for the first 5 hours of the day. When your parents see that you put in effort, they cannot help but respect you. Yeah, bro, that's all for this video. And I put my Instagram down below and a free course, like a free fat loss course, which has worked for hundreds of people already. And I have a couple of testimonials. And yeah, man, this is kind of an emotional video type shit. Okay. And subscribe, like, do all that stuff. And remember, become simply the all rounder. Goodbye.